solo duty. Yes, yes, take me in. Let me go punch stuff. Those balls. That's... Gah, we've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wegfar's bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have crates to move. Miqo'te, it is you, isn't it? Chuchuto and Master. It's been a while. You vanished from the guild with nary a word, and we find you here smuggling somnus with those villains? What is the meaning of this? Miqo'te, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so that you could become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable. Chuchuto, Archon, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot, take care of those meddlers. This one does slightly more damage than this one at base, but this one will give a damage buff. Only use it when you don't have the damage buff already. Do it? Yep, that did it. If you know who I am, then you'll know what's good for you. Come quietly or there will be trouble. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. Fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. Who's out in the wilds, training alone? From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the cavern, turning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed on his heels. I was about to call out when I saw this. You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit, I'll grant you that, but you did well to know your limits. So be it. Yarg! Master? Read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. Master! All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens. When my time came, the gods are cruel. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot. Common, bleeding marmot. To remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. I can scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wegfar learns of this. Give me Chuchuto, Archon. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, least of all my students. Amon Holy Fist conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I would be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you're to do as Chuchuto bids, Archon. We are going back to Ul'dah. And I have lost track of time. I did what I intended to this stream, which was get that mount, and we are past my scheduled end time. So I'm just going to hand this in, grab the next MSQ, and probably call the stream there. Been thinking, Archon. While it is true that Master had been deceiving us, he meant us no harm. Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. Could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary old man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Hamon has lost his sense of purpose, his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence. But for this, he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, Archon. Master ever said you remind him of his younger self? Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare to hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach you a new technique, one which Master Harmon used to great effect during his prize fighting days. Steel Peak it's called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack performed with your entire body. Make this technique your own, Archon, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Haman beholds you, you will surely be moved to action. Ah, okay. It's meditation and then it turns to Steel Peak when you have... Basically, the only way you ever really use this is you use it outside of combat, it opens up all 5, and then you have Steel Peak to start combat with. Grab that. Chakra gauge unlocked. That's this thing right here. So if you press it outside of combat, then you've got just I think it's an instant. I think it's off GCD, so you could like hit 1 Alt 1 2 really quick. Activate that. It's just an extra attack you can do in an opener. I need to hit level 20 before I can get that next one, so I am a level and a third away. But next up, we're gonna go deliver the letter to a wine. Is he up? Yeah, he's up by the Alchemist Guild. Should be better about raiding, but I don't really see anyone that I know to raid. If anyone is actually listening and has any suggestions, feel free to let me know. But the heart of the Sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter? Very well. Let's see it. A letter? I already read that. Yeah, no one I follow is currently streaming. Then again, most of the people I follow are like European or in this chat or lurking somewhere, so. You read this adventure? See, but you have some inkling to its contents, I think. Mistress Miqo'te has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown, and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. Blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery until you arrived, bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the UI legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy air and pay them their ransom. It says FF14, but this is not FF14 that they're currently playing. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Miqo'te has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. It also says intermission, so I don't think they're actually currently playing anything. On behalf of... So, the next step on this is outside of Black Rust Station, so that is where we're gonna leave it. Let me see. Make sure I've got the right name. The Literate Wolf. Goth VTuber? Yeah, it says Final Fantasy XIV Online, but this is... Yeah. I also think they're taking a break, so I don't really want to raid while someone's taking a break. So, I am just gonna call it there. Ah, is Jeremy actually floating around? What's he up to? The Mortuary Assistant. And it's just, the command is !raid and then their name. I haven't done a raid yet, so...
Oh, you can raid through Creator's dashboard? Okay. Ah. Okay. This Jeremy's playing a game called Mortuary Assistant. I don't know that much about it, but he's been a pretty cool guy when I've been taking over there on raids. So I don't have raid messages, so I should probably, yeah, I'll get some raid messages written by the next one. I'm not affiliate, so I don't even have emotes to do it with, but